All right, what's up, y'all? We're gonna be checking out Daily Duppy from that 36. We got the 36, especially when you got the Duppy on this. So, especially from 36 and the whole thing. And with this handling right here, so we got the whole Duppy. So, especially when you got the Duppy and everything else too, and you got that 36. And then mainly coming from this one right here, because I seen this one, and I was like, man, this one right here, the topic, especially from the Duppy to 36, and how this whole thing is gonna just jump and everything goes too with the lyrics and how everything goes too, and the picture lines and all that, and man, especially how they be having the everything else crossing, but especially from 36 to the Duppy. Hmm.
Late night, man's burst off peanut. I got my gun in the club, acting a madman. That's me, cuz shot a handle and told man, ease up. I love money, guns, girls. Say me a white man loves his Reeboks. But the fours I'll show him about tap that I move like.
Ooh, same way a guy loves his Reeboks, man, especially with everything else too. Man, how he hopped on that mic and how he just citrus, and man, I knew this one right here was gonna be like a do song one with a splash on one, cause like mostly all of the LPs is just man, they all be having their own little switching mimics and little they don't got their own little splash, but when you got the whole thing with this, it's different. It's coming from a whole different just splash thing.
Late night, man's burst off peanut. I got my gun in the club, acting a madman. That's me, cuz shot a handle and told man, ease up. I love money, guns, girls. Say me a white man loves his Reeboks. But the fours I'll show him about tap that I.
Reeboks, hey, same way the man's love is Reeboks. Hey, that's kind of different wavy right there. How hey, but man, the lyrics is hey, already going. Like ain't no stopping on the lyrics.
Reeboks, but the fours I'll show him about tap that I move like John when he lost his dog. Have you ever seen Bang in a shoebox? Have you ever played Bond? 6.5 is a ting with a whistle, a rock that shotty on Wakey's block. I still get texts from my ex thing, pressed it. I ran through all the leng ones. Still need bitches to lock these whacks and pattern a gaff, gotta keep couple dead ones. Lies I told her the best ones, but I won't tell her I love her. Nah. My old ting would argue in bed. She keeps saying I'm hogging the cover. Not once did I hit her, no. To the phone there, dad, brother, uncle, cousin, it's whatever, yo. Fill that clip to the brim and send it. Whatever, yo. Fill that clip to the brim and send it. No, to the phone.
Hey, he threw not DDG, but Diggity D on it. That's crazy to see the whole thing, especially how he just put that, man. It's what up, man. Especially how he hit us with that, but man, why I say these lyrics be coming from a different. These lyrics be coming from different like spots and everything else too. Especially when got the whole thing turning and flopping. Like this one right here got everything, the melody, everything else is just hidden. But man, especially when you throwing the whole picture lights on it and you got everything else and you got so much going on in the visuals, because this is a crazy visual too to see this whole thing play on.
Cousin, it's whatever, yo. Fill that clip to the brim and send it. Bow. Back then when we done it on bikes, that was ported engines. Back in the day in school in PE, had a plimp so salt and peppers. Of course this beef needs peppers. Wave that one, get killed like Cedric. Live on the net, I see man vent and see him in flesh, he's cool. Me and Ayana could've worked out if I was a bit more tall. Primary school days in the toilets, jokes. Used to throw tissues up at the wall. Now I just grab my gun and stuff it. I still owe enough man corner. My old school cat used to be bare jarring, like knock my door when I air these calls. My spinner holds 3A specials, hit with one of the men is chalk. My Rambo cool Excalibur, for that Arthur with this sword. Them man don't care for the freedom, they wear night tests going to court. We don't take no L's round air. And my man's been clipped out air. Spot and drop and fire.
Ooh, hey, especially with this is coming to man. And I didn't even think it would come to this. See, that's what I'm saying. When you got 36 on it, he's just finna, man, break some bricks, man. And then he's gonna, man, go crazy to restriction and everything else too, man. To making the bricks and everything else too. How he just really popping and everything else too. 'Cause, man, this is just coming from a whole nother side now, whole nother vertical side. Like,
Take no L's round air, and my man's been clipped out air. Spot and drop, I'm firing first. These boots ain't made for Astro turf. Got stain for all these grub. Don't be flashy, you know I like for work. Remember I was getting bare calls from Turks, but I couldn't understand cause they knew where I'm at. These Luger 9s, of course they're pink tops. These ain't no 9 and packs. Used to bust that back of the kitchen drawer in my grandma's house to hide that whap. You ever cranked it live through a letterbox? Made a man out to move his gaff. Cats in the bando talking about COVID. They better think about killing this rap. I still bring out the old thing, 2-tin barrels, Pete and Basti's English box. Made a man out to move his gaff. Cats in the bando talking about COVID. They better think about killing this rap. I still bring out the old thing, 2-tin barrels, Pete and Basti's English M's, fat did the Ninas, Americans, 4-5 bells in the Mac.
man, talking about COVID, something. Hey, I didn't hear that, but man, talking about COVID. Everything else too, that one right there was Bush. Especially how he just threw that on there and then something about a rat and everything else too. But man, especially from the man, that definitely. Especially how he be having everything else just tore over it. Like, and man, with everything else, like it's just so much going on in the visual.
These English M's, fat did the Ninas, Americans, 4-5 bells in the Mac. I got bad ones telling me stuff. If I give her a response, I'm telling her thanks. Her two toes for the grapevine, you know my thing. I'm fully on wax. All I know is yuck. All I know is horrendous stuff. Coil it, recoil it, then bow. Run man down, of course I'll catch him. I ain't smoked weed in a while. I made eat my ZK, now he's just sleeping it out. 015 with a tool was burgle, teeth in the house. You ever been stupid, play with a mash and let off teeth in your house? I come a long way from.
You ever play with a mash and let the burst, and let the tea in the house, especially with that, man, that's a crazy type of, man, the bars that he be having on here, it just be, man, whooshed up and everything else too, it be, man, it's like he's just killing it, like killing everything that's just coming past him and everything else too. But he said from the bush to everything else from a tea in the house, like that's strange to see the whole thing, how he's just coming, like, especially how he's really coming and how he's like doing everything else too, cause he got, man. And then from that yuck too, I be hearing that a lot too, cause they really known for the whole yuck and how they be having everything else too, the certains. But man, especially how they just be, man, murking it and just how the lyrics be overwarming.
Teeth in the house. You ever been stupid, play with a mash and let off teeth in your house? I come a long way from Z's in the couch. I couldn't sleep in a drought. My girl stays at home with the light on. She can't sleep when I'm out. We don't take no L's round air, and my man's been clipped out air. Spot and drop, I'm firing first. These boots ain't made for Astro turf. Got stain for all these grub. Don't be flashy, you know I like for work. Remember I was getting bare calls from Turks, but I couldn't understand cause they knew where I'm at.
Oof, man, he nailed it with that. He said, "Oof, man, with that, especially with this, I wasn't expecting 36 to come in like this, but man, he really took over the Duppy and just rounded it with this. And you got some crazy Duppies too. I think he's probably one of the ones too that came on here and man did it because he like, especially when you're coming on here and you putting everything else too, you got something else going on. But especially from 36 from Daily Duppy to the whole thing with this one. So this one definitely turned into a whole different category that I thought I wouldn't be. So, but man, he put on and everything else too. He really put on. But especially from the Duppy to 36 with this one. But if you guys didn't like this one right here, make sure you guys like and comment